Let's go. So Jumbo, everyone.
Jumbo.
My name is Adriana. I'm going to be your game driver for our Photo Safari to Harambe Wildlife Reserve.
Keep your hands,
Now I did say
arms,
Photo
feet,
Safari, so I
body
do hope you have your
extremities
cameras
inside
ready
at
to take
all
lots of pictures.
Have it on action mode,
Hold
your
on to
camera,
those cameras
or
tightly.
sports
See,
mode,
I'm not
so
allowed to
you can
stop
get those
for
pictures of
any
those
dropped
animals.
items once we're inside
Now
the
be
reserve.
careful,
That
we're
doesn't include
entering
hashtags,
into
bus
this
cameras,
river
people.
forest area that I forget
So
the
make sure
name.
everyone stays
But we're gonna
fully
see a
and
couple animals.
completely
They're
seated
really
for me,
great.
folks, because here we
Again,
go.
keep your arms and hands inside.
So we're
It's gonna
starting
be a
off
bumpy
here in
ride.
the forest.
Forest, didn't I say that?
And it looks like the animals are
There's a no coffee.
extremely social this morning.
They're more
Right over here,
related
we're being
to
greeted
the
by a bongo on our
giraffe
left-hand
than
side.
the zebra, and there's the
Bongos
bongo.
are known as ghosts of the forest
Because no one saw them until
Extremely shy
1918 or
animals.
something
That's
like
why this
that.
is such a rare treat.
Show it.
Caught a couple more bongos up there, as well as some greater kudu, second tallest antelope. And then kind of hiding to our right are some okapi. Now okapi are commonly
not
confused with
mention the
zebras
okapi
because of
already?
the stripes on their legs. But they're actually
There's some
related
more?
to the giraffe.
Told you. Giraffe. There's an employee over there. She's pruning a tree, aka feeding the animals.
Now right over here is the watering hole, a very important gathering
There's going
place
to
in
be
the
some
forest.
storks. Or
Hang out here
Yeah.
long enough, you'll see all kinds of animals
something
come
stork.
by.
Hold on, this will come to
Sometimes, if we're lucky, we do get to spot a black rhino or two.
me. And the rhinos.
Now, unfortunately, though, it's getting more difficult
And
because
some
due to
vultures. There's
poaching,
some
there are
black
less than
vultures.
5,000 black rhinos left in the world.
They can weigh up to 5,500 pounds. It's hiding right
Now,
now.
there's a large black and white bird over here to our right. That's a saddle-billed stork.
Saddle build. Told you.
Stand about 5 feet tall and has a wingspan of 8 to 9 feet.
That's about the width of this truck right now. That's how big it is. So they can be pretty huge. Sorry guys, can't see the rhino. Sleeping somewhere behind a rock. But now we're gonna go deeper into the forest. We might see some hippos coming up, so be careful. You might not see them on your right hand side because the water's a little bit deeper, but don't stress. Don't stress. We're gonna see them on the left in just a minute. They like to hide under the water, and they're good swimmers.
Now, we're
but
going to head
most
over
of the
towards
time they
the
just don't have a
Sahi
bottom.
River.
Don't worry.
It's a great place
gonna
to
see 'em.
see some
We're on our
Nile hippos.
Did I not just say that?
Hippos are one of the larger mammals, weighing in well over 5,000 pounds.
5,000. They're
Now, in order to
excellent
keep
breathers.
that large body nice and cool, you'll usually find them underwater. And that's not a problem for them because they can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a
She's
time.
listening to me. She thinks I'm legit. Okay, so again, don't worry about the right. You probably won't see them. If you look further up on
Now,
the
we usually
right,
have some better luck around the other
that's
side
where
of the
I
river
said
here.
the hippos. Because I'm cool. I own this ride. My name's Kim Disney. Some more storks over there. Here's where you'll see hippos. See the bubbles? That's a hippo.
Alrighty, let's see. Is there pink? Oh, there's one. Right over here in the center. Looks like a big rock right there in the middle of the water.
They just sleep all day.
Now, on a daily basis, a hippo can eat anywhere between 100 to 150 pounds each. Oh,
They normally eat at
There's
night
two
and they
poking
come
over
up and eat
here.
the grass, but at night. There's another one. His eyes popping out of the water.
and he goes into the water. Now, we do drive over lots of rough and rugged terrain on safari.
There's a bridge up
including
here. I
some,
walked
well,
over it.
rather rickety
There's
bridges. Oh, look at that. Kind of sunning himself
He's up
there
on
on the
the shore.
island. Now, speaking of sunning themselves, here are some Nile crocodiles.
They keep their mouths open to keep themselves cool.
18 to 20 feet long, can weigh up to 2,000
You can get a shot of that.
pounds. Now, do you notice how some of them have their mouths open? They're regulating
for
their
it.
body temperature.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be around when they close it. They have a snapping power of about 2,000 pounds per square inch.
Hey guys, I walked on that bridge. Yeah, he's so cool. I'm a pro safari trucker. Their jaws are so strong they can crush human bones. Keep that
Alrighty,
mind,
so
folks.
let's
Stay
head over
seated.
to one of my favorite parts of the reserve, and that's the savannah. Savannah's a
grasslands
completely
are
different
just
ecosystem, and it's
the
home
best
to
view
completely
of the
different animals.
whole part
Now,
of
speaking
Africa.
of different,
The
coming
baobab
up on the
tree.
right-hand side is a pretty
Baobab.
unique species of tree.
Just watch.
It's called a baobab tree.
I was right.
Baobabs have been nicknamed the upside-down tree because they go leafless 9 months out of the year. Some baobabs are thought to be well over 1,000 years
Get a
old.
shot of baobab.
Now, this happens to be one of the best views of the entire reserve.
I did say
The Serengeti grasslands stretch for hundreds of miles across East Africa. It's a super highway for migrating animals, as well as home to much more recognizable ones like lions, cheetahs, and giraffe. This is the wild Africa that we
There
are
are two
trying
types
so
of giraffes.
desperately to
One's
conserve.
reticulated. They're the ones that look like they've got more white to them.
Now, the look of the savannah
I'll
is
point one
created by the animals that live here. Elephants are like bulldozers, knocking
plow
over
the
large
trees
trees
down.
for food.
The giraffes
Giraffes
are
have
the
turning
trimmers.
shears, they trim up the underbrush and let in more light.
And the little animals.
Antelopes mow down the grass, leaving room for new shoots to grow, while Thompson's gazelles trim up the edges. In a balanced and natural system, there's enough food for everyone. The large animals to your right-hand side are Ankoli cattle. Those horns can grow up to 6 feet long, be 20 inches around, and they're not solid. Blood actually circulates through those horns.
What did I tell you, folks?
So I've got another special treat to our left. They're the newest animals to come join us here on the reserve, the springbok.
They can jump up to
They get about 100 pounds, and they only
When
stand
they're
about
scared.
3 feet tall.
They're little suckers.
Now, the reason they're called springbok is because when they get frightened, they can spring into the air 10 to 11.5 feet
Did I
high.
not just say that?
It's called pronging. And they do have males and females will have horns, kind of a lyre shape to them. Males' horns are a little thicker.
Those are from.
This is a water buck over here. Oh wait, where'd he go?
Elephants like
There
to
he
use
is.
them as scratch.
Water buck over by the little water.
And then once they're scratched
Water
out,
bucks are crepuscular
other
animals,
stand on
more
them so that they
active
can
during the
see
dawn and dusk times of the day. Now I get to introduce you to my favorite animals, the giraffes. Now these are Maasai giraffes. They have a dark ton of brown to them, with more of a jagged edge to their
Not as
pattern, not very smooth.
Reticulated.
Giraffes stand about 18 to 20 feet tall. They only need 30 minutes of sleep a day, and then
And
they
they
eat for
sleep
18
standing
to 20 hours. Now, this guy's a little close to the road, so I'm not going to be able to stop directly next to him. I'll try and go a little slow.
Take a
So
look.
get your cameras out.
That is close.
Oh, looks like someone's crossing the road in front of us, too. We're surrounded. Now, there's another giraffe walking towards us. Do you see how he looks a little different? Has a smoother pattern. It's called a reticulated giraffe.
We're best friends, that giraffe and I.
Oh, he crossed behind us, too. Now, we've got some more animals coming up ahead.
Going, but I don't like being. They just want to follow it. Well, we're going to see some more giraffes, maybe an elephant, and some monkeys.
Now, the gray and black ones are called white-bearded wildebeests.
Really good day.
They're one of the larger migrations that travel across the African
Sometimes the
savanna.
giraffes are hiding.
And they're also referred to as gnus,
seen them there.
G-N-U, because of the call they make to each other. Kind of sounds like this. Near. Near. Right next to the
I won't
wildebeest,
make
you'll see
that
a
noise
larger
for you.
light brown animal. That is a Patterson's eland.
They're
The eland is the largest antelope, and a Patterson gets about 6 feet tall at the shoulder and can weigh about 2,000 pounds. Now, I know we're coming to a pretty exciting part for some of my passengers here. We're heading to elephant country. Now, we're also going to be driving right by Monkey Point. Now, it's called Monkey Point because a troop of mandrill monkeys loves to come among here, play along the rocks and the trees.
The dominant one.
Once in a while, we actually get to see them. They're pretty cool. They have brightly colored markings on their noses of red and blue as well. All right, start looking around.
They should pay me to do this. Brittany, I think I rival you. Sorry.
All right, nothing over there. Oh, there's the monkeys. They're right over here in the trees.
They're the Rafiki's, kind of.
So there's a couple babies. There's a large male there as well. He's the biggest one out of the group.
Super large. There normally is an elephant to our right, but he's hiding.
Now, sometimes around here I can pick up a radio station or two, so I'm going to put some music on.
Jam out. Wait for it.
All right, sit back and relax. We're going to head over towards the red clay pits. Elephants love to dig and play in this clay. They also need it for beneficial minerals that they don't always receive in their food.
They need it. It helps them live.
I love this song. It's
We're all
relaxing.
about letting the elephants live. My favorite. The baby elephant is so cute. It's gonna be a really long video.
Yeah, it looks like we're all going to be
Wrap it up.
taking this little
But
detour.
just so you know, what we see ahead are some flamingos. They turn pink from their diet, not because they're actually pink. They start off kind of gray. We're gonna see some zebras. They'll be neat. We'll see some lions.
Well, it looks like we're on the right track. There's
Probably
kind of
some
an
white
elephant back
rhinos.
there.
An ostrich.
So we're heading in the right
I
direction.
think I've about covered everything else we're gonna see today. So enjoy your stay, and we miss you. I mean, you're the best tour guide I've ever had. I learned it all from you. Have an excellent day.